Ahoy there, and welcome to Nautical Tales and Nature Trails, recreation in Southeastern Connecticut and Southern Rhode Island. My name's Will Morrissey. I'm the host of the show. My wife, Bridget, is the producer of the show, and she's a busy woman. She races up and down the coastline from Old Lyme to Charlestown. She's helping people find their dream home, whether they're in Mystic or zigzagging up to Mashantucket or Uncasville. She's all over the back roads because she hates driving on I-95, and I really can't blame her. But she knows where all the different attractions are in the area. And we turned around and we wrote a book for people that are moving into the area, whether they're the folks coming in and building submarines or the brave souls that drive the submarines. We got students coming into UConn at Avery Point, Mitchell College, Connecticut College, or all the great cadets at the United States Coast Guard Academy, plus all the people that love to visit the area. There's so many things to do, and there's so many things that people don't know that are out there. So that's why we try to help you out with the book and with this show. And we've got some help on our Facebook page. We're at facebook.com/groups/Journey Southern New England. And we get a lot of help from Harry Hanka. Harry Harold Hanka is a professional photographer that is putting a lot of different images on the Facebook page for us, and I've got some to show you. And this is going back in time a little bit. You know, we're so used to telling people about the attractions. Well, there's some attractions that have been here a real long time, but they had to undergo major renovations. And one of them is coming up in this video.
Welcome to A Journey Through Southern New England through the lens of Harry Harold Hanka. A large flock of Canada geese gathers in a small patch of open water on the frozen Upper Mystic River in Old Mystic, before taking wing on Thursday, February 20th, 2025. Although they are often seen flying overhead, they usually head for larger bodies of water at Napatree Point in Rhode Island or the western part of Connecticut, with possible stops on Niantic Bay. The iconic Ocean House in Watch Hill, Rhode Island, has been a cherished landmark for generations. Its journey from near demolition to rebirth is a testament to community spirit and preservation efforts. A glimpse into the past. In 2004, the aging Ocean House stood at a crossroads. Its white exterior, stripped of its signature yellow siding due to asbestos concerns, hinted at the challenges ahead. Sold to Girard Associates, the property faced potential demolition to make way for luxury homes. Community response. The prospect of losing this historic gem sparked a passionate response from the community. Preservationists and local residents united, determined to save the hotel that had been a staple of Watch Hill for over a century. A new vision. Amidst the controversy, Charles and Deborah Royce, summer residents of Watch Hill, stepped forward. They purchased an option on the property, envisioning a future that would preserve the hotel's historic charm while ensuring its economic viability. Difficult decisions. Despite best efforts, renovating the original structure proved unfeasible due to its deteriorated condition and non-compliance with modern building codes. In December 2005, the difficult decision was made to demolish the building. Rebirth and renewal. The Royces embarked on an ambitious reconstruction project, determined to capture the essence of the original Ocean House. The new facility, designed to replicate the Victorian style of its predecessor, incorporated many salvaged elements. A new chapter. In 2010, the rebuilt Ocean House opened its doors, boasting 49 guest rooms, 18 signature suites, and a range of luxurious amenities. Today, it stands as a symbol of preservation, community dedication, and the enduring appeal of Watch Hill's coastal charm. The story of the Ocean House serves as an inspiring example of how communities can come together to preserve their heritage while adapting to the needs of the future. Today, we're exploring the fascinating world of art and sustainability through the work of Danish artist Thomas Dambo. His incredible creations have captured hearts around the globe, and we're going to take a closer look at two of his most intriguing pieces, Erik Rock and Greta Granite, located in nearby Ninigret Park, Rhode Island. Lucky for us, Harry has some photos to share. Thomas Dambo is renowned for his giant troll sculptures made entirely from recycled materials. His work is not just about creating memorable characters, it's also about spreading a powerful message about sustainability and the importance of recycling. Dambo's trolls can be found in over 17 countries, including Brazil, Mexico, Lebanon, Germany, China, and South Korea. Each troll has its own unique story and name, contributing to a broader narrative about humans and nature. Before becoming a celebrated artist, Dambo explored his creativity through music and studied interactive design. His journey into art began with small projects, like creating over 7,000 birdhouses, and evolved into large-scale installations like the Future Forest in Mexico City. Erik Rock and Greta Granite are part of Dambo's broader project, the Trail of 1,000 Trolls. These sculptures are designed to blend into their natural surroundings, encouraging visitors to explore and appreciate the beauty of nature. Dambo's work inspires people to see the potential in discarded materials and to care for the environment. His trolls have become beloved attractions worldwide, reminding us that even the most unlikely materials can be transformed into something truly magical. Harry is playing an early April Fool's joke on us all. He says this is that time of year as the Fisher's Island ferry MV Montauk transports New London's Ledge Light into port to have its light bulb replaced, an annual task. LOL musicians. Tyler James Kelly and Kara McKee performed at the United Theater announcement of the upcoming Nashville North Initiative to bring country music directly from Nashville. Executive Director Carly Callahan will appear on Nautical Tales and Nature Trails May 1st to give us more details. A solitary rower appears on the Pawcatuck River, but expect more boaters to appear as the weather warms up. Once again, thank you, Harry, for taking us all on the journey through southern New England.
Isn't it amazing the photos that Harry takes? He's done very well, and I like all the geese. They say that they like to land in bigger parts of water, bigger ponds of water than the Mystic River in Old Mystic. And I guess you get a lot of folks that see them over in Niantic and over in the western part of the state. But how about that story he told about the Ocean House? I mean, that's great that it got renovated, about 20 years ago and is what it is today, being next door neighbor to that famous singer. I'm not going to say right now, but you get so many people coming into Watch Hill just to explore the neighborhood, to see the Watch Hill Lighthouse, or to go, to Napa Tree, looking out at Napa Tree, and just so much to do in the area. And of course, the Pawcatuck River, you saw that lone rower. There'll be a lot more boats coming up. Spring is on its way. It's almost here. We're just a day or two away. So anyway, we've got quite a few things that are coming up. Lots of different events coming up. And I got another video to show you.
Let's take a look at recreation in southern New England. Join a winter walk with historian Joe Barrell to learn about the large rail yard called Midway Yard that was built in 1904 at Bluff Point. The yard declined beginning in the late 1920s and was abandoned in 1939, but the turntable pit and the roundhouse foundation remain extant inside the park. The walk will start at Poconoke Bridge Boardwalk and travel through Bluff Point State Park. Native Americans built over 20 different types of stone structures throughout New England, ranging from cairns to serpent effigies over the course of their 12,000-year presence in this area. Manifestations of their spiritual beliefs, these objects remain in the long-abandoned woods all around us. This walk will give hikers a chance to see some of these works in the Teftweald at Birchinturn Preserve in North Stonington on Saturday, March 22nd at 9 o'clock in the morning. Are you ready to shamrock and roll this march? Come join us for our annual Mystic Irish 5K to celebrate St. Patrick's Day. This certified course and optional children's fun run travels along Scenic River Road on the banks of the beautiful Mystic River. Show your lucky spirit by wearing your favorite costume or green gear. This year we are including the whole family, so register your little leprechaun for our new children's fun run. Sal the Voice. Valentinetti makes his United debut with a 9-piece big band for a night featuring the crooner sounds of Dean Martin, Tony Bennett, and Frank Sinatra. Sal made his debut on season 11 of the NBC hit show America's Got Talent. That night, the 20-year-old college student went from delivering pizzas for his cousin's restaurant to delivering what's considered one of the best performances in America's Got Talent history. This event is part of the 2025 Soupy Fest series at the United, a lineup of live performances, culinary events, and special events celebrating Italian culture and heritage leading up to the United's annual Soupy Fest celebration in April 2025. The Mystic Irish Parade is upon its 20th year, so join us on March 23rd in your best green and Celtic cheer. Come and see over 2,000 marchers and 100 units march down the streets of Mystic. This year, we're expecting over 30,000 spectators coming out to see the parade. For more information, visit mysticirishparade.org. After the parade, go to the German club across the street from Mystic Seaport Museum for some 80s and 90s rock and roll from Chandy and the Whip. Nutmeg Volunteer, Junior Ancient Fife and Drum Corps loves St. Patrick's Day parades, especially New York City, having had 27 performances in the New York City St. Patrick's Day Parade. Drop in on Monday, March 24th, at the Groton City Municipal Building from 6:45 p.m. to 8 o'clock. Come check them out. The Groton Public Libraries, Not Your Mother's Book Club group, is where you meet up with other millennials and Gen Zers, ages 21 to 40, to socialize, play games, and talk about books. The theme is, What's My Age Again? This month, we are looking at books where age is a central theme. Look for books that discuss coming of age, navigating a midlife crisis, or growing old. Do you want to incorporate more native plants into your yard or garden? Felicia Millett will present a talk on native plants and will discuss why native plants are important for pollinators, songbirds, and the environment. Tips for the home gardener on how to get started on gardening with native plants and a list of resources will be presented. This program is free of charge at the Preston Public Library on Thursday, March 27th. Please register at the Preston Parks, Recreation, and YSB website. The Greater Norwich Area Chamber of Commerce is pleased to invite you to our 21st Annual Awards and Dinner Banquet on March 27th at the Mashantucket Pequot Museum. Each year, the Greater Norwich Area Chamber of Commerce honors individuals, businesses, and nonprofits who are powerful champions for good in our community. This is a wonderful opportunity to recognize those who have shown exceptional leadership and dedication. The Friends of the Mystic and Noank Library. Indoor yard sale offers many treasures including household goods, vintage items, pottery, glassware, and art, as well as DVDs and music CDs. There will be something for all ages on March 28th and 29th. All monies raised are used by the Friends to support the library. Join us Saturday, March 29th, for the Wicked Gluten-Free Connecticut Expo at the Mohegan Sun Casino in Uncasville. This is their biggest expo ever, with all your favorite gluten-free brands, bakeries, and restaurants, plus so much more to taste and discover. The Ledyard Beautification Committee is hosting a Trash to Treasure contest to celebrate Earth Day on April 26th at the Ledyard Senior Center. This month, they are partnering with them to host a Trash to Treasure workshop. Come join them and begin your Trash to Treasure masterpieces prior to the Earth Day event. Bring your trash with you, and we will provide art supplies for you to work on your masterpiece. At Lake of Isles. At 6 o'clock on Saturday, March the 29th, there is a night of fun and fundraising at the annual North Stonington Education Foundation Gala. This year's masquerade-themed event will feature an evening of masks, magic, food, and music. Guests are encouraged to wear a mask for a night of elegance and enchantment. Celebrate education and community. North Stonington's own Gus Glaza will be on the bass, and we're ready to get you all on the dance floor. Tickets are $100 per person. Your attendance and contributions directly support the foundation, enabling them to continue funding educational projects that are creative, innovative, relevant, effective, and that inspire the North Stonington community. You're invited to attend Groton's 3rd Annual Early Childhood Resource Fair, hosted by Children First Groton, Early Childhood Collaborative and School Readiness Council. Read to Grow's Bookmobile will be giving out brand new books to the first 200 children in attendance. Groton Ambulance will offer free car seat checks, touch-a-truck activity with the City of Groton Fire Department, raffle prizes, 40 community organizations for you to meet, early literacy, STEM, and math tables from Groton Public Schools, fun stations, selfie stations, and so much more. It is free and open to the public. Walk-ins, welcome. Items sold at the Stonington Farmers Market at the Velvet Mill include locally grown vegetables and fruits, jams, a variety of breads, pies, and baked goods, cheese, eggs, poultry, meat, seafood, Italian ices, maple syrup, honey, and flowers. Thanks to greenhouses, our farmers are able to offer a selection of fresh produce throughout the winter. Among the handmade items you will find are beautiful candles, pottery, jewelry, wooden bowls, cutting boards, soaps, gorgeous note cards, and table linens. Join the Sip and Paint fundraiser supporting Safe Futures at the Haley Mansion in Mystic on March 29th and April 5th from 1 o'clock until 3 o'clock. Your artwork will contribute to the Tree of Hope mural, a stunning 8-foot by 8-foot mosaic composed of 500 tiles, symbolizing resilience, unity, and healing for survivors. Your tile will be photographed, uploaded to the final mural, and you'll get to take your original artwork home. Taking place on National Vietnam War. Veterans Day, Saturday, March the 29th, the Eastern Connecticut Symphony Orchestra's March Concert is named for the opening piece, Fanfare for Life, written in 1994 by Vietnam veteran and former Army band member James Kimo Williams. With Gary Sinise, Williams founded the Lieutenant Dan Band to entertain the troops and raise funds for disabled vets. The program at the Guard Theatre in New London will continue with 2 haunting works from 70 years apart. These Worlds, In Us of 2006, by Missy Mazzoli, Musical America's 2022 Composer of the Year, and Samuel Barber's 1936 Adagio for Strings. Business After Hours. At Chapter 1 for the Greater Mystic. Chamber of Commerce takes place on April 1st from 5 o'clock until 6:30. Relax in a great networking environment. Stomp, an explosive, provocative, sophisticated, sexy, utterly unique and appealing to audiences of all ages, will perform at the Guard Theatre on Tuesday, April 1st. The international percussion sensation has garnered an armful of awards, rave reviews, and appeared on numerous national television shows. The 8-member troupe uses everything but conventional percussion instruments: matchboxes, wooden poles, brooms, garbage cans, Zippo lighters, and hubcaps to fill the stage with magnificent rhythms. The Niantic Bay Playhouse hosts a heartwarming and uplifting adaptation of Louisa May Alcott's beloved novel. With a score by Jason Howland and a book by Alan Nee, the musical follows the lives of the 4 March sisters, Jo, Meg, Beth, and Amy, as they navigate love, loss, and personal growth during the Civil War era. Through its rich melodies and poignant lyrics, Little Women brings to life themes of family, ambition, and the pursuit of dreams, making it a timeless and emotional celebration of sisterhood and resilience. Visit Lyman Allen Art Museum for an evening of art and books. Be sure to stop by the Adult Book Fair in Hendel Library, hosted by our friends at Bank Square Books. They will have a selection of books for both adults and children. While you're here, get creative and stop by our First Thursday art-making station. All attendees are welcome to make their own bookmark and/or movement painting. End your evening with your arms full of books and a soul fueled by art. First Fridays are Dollar Night Fridays. Come enjoy an affordable Friday night at the Niantic Children's Museum. It is only $1 per person over 12 months old. Normal admission is $12 a person over a year old. Pre-registration is not required. Join a special fundraiser at Philomena's in Waterford on April 3rd to support Pam Gracie as she navigates essential expenses while Dean bravely fights stage 4 metastatic prostate cancer. There are fantastic raffle prizes and a great chance to help someone in need. You are invited to Always Home's Heart to Heart Gala on Friday, April 4th. It is a celebration of our community's commitment to preventing family homelessness. Evening highlights include cocktails at the open bar, silent auction, 3-course gourmet dinner, live music so you can dance to your heart's content, and the opportunity to make a full-hearted difference in families' lives. From April 4th to April 13th, the Granite Theatre in Westerly presents The Tale of the Allergist's Wife, featuring Marjorie Taub, a cultured woman living in an upscale New York City condo with her doctor husband, Ira. Despite her intellectual pursuits, Marjorie feels mediocre, a sentiment intensified by her mother's criticism and Ira's dedication to helping the homeless. Following an emotional breakdown in a Disney store, Marjorie's midlife crisis is unexpectedly interrupted by the arrival of Lee, a flamboyant childhood friend. Lee's presence not only reinvigorates Marjorie's spirits, but also introduces a new dynamic to the Taub household, affecting her marriage and outlook on life. Join the Denison homestead for their annual Daffodil Festival. Enjoy thousands of blooming daffodils on the grounds. Tour the historic Pequot Seapost Manor. Watch staff demonstrate open hearth cooking and take a hike on one of the many trails through 170 acres of woodlands and meadows. Children can participate in a spring craft activity. Bouquets of daffodils and other daffodil merchandise will be available for purchase in the homestead's gift shop. Complimentary lemonade and cookies will be available. The Best of the 70s at the United Theater in Westerly on Saturday, April 5th, is a live celebration of the greatest music of all time. Featuring the timeless songs of Neil Young, Bruce Springsteen, The Beatles, Van Morrison, Rolling Stones, Bob Seger, Elton John, Billy Joel, David Bowie, Eric Clapton, Chicago, Pink Floyd, Led Zeppelin, and more, performed by a powerhouse 12-piece band with Dizzy Fish and the legendary Uptown Horns, calling all bird lovers. The Harkness Owl Meet and Greet at the Eolia Mansion at Harkness Memorial Park is Saturday, April 11th, from 11 a.m. until 1 p.m. We will be set up at the Harkness Mansion for the 3rd annual Silent Bird Auction. Stop in to bid on your favorite item and meet one of our ambassadors' owls. Yo ho ho, a pirate kid's work is never done. Sail on to Mystic Seaport Museum on April 19th for the Rhode Island Pirate Guy's Pirate Adventure. Join the dread pirate Captain Blackstone and set sail on an adventure to recover his wrongfully gained treasure while learning pirate skills along the way. Dress like a pirate, create your ship's own Jolly Roger, play pirate games, and learn real-life navigational skills. Niantic Main Street invites you to celebrate the sea with the Niantic Bay Boardwalk 5K Run Walk. Participants are encouraged to dress as mermaids, sea monsters, sea creatures, and more. Prizes awarded for Best Adult Costume, Best Child Costume, and Best Group Costume. Proceeds from the race will go towards downtown revitalization. We hope you join us on Saturday, April 19th for this totally awesome event this year. If you would like to have your event publicized, please join us at facebook.com/groups/Journey Southern New England.
Isn't that quite a lineup of things to do? Whether you're a runner, you've got 5K races for the St. Patrick's Day Parade coming up this weekend, or you've got the Niantic Bay Boardwalk race. You've got a lot more races coming up, and we'll be able to show you more about them as they get closer to starting time. And we've got all these theaters. We've had the Granite Theater on. We've got Carly Callahan coming, as you saw in the previous video, the executive director of the United Theater, coming and telling us all about the exciting news about bringing Nashville to the area. She's calling it Nashville North. So we're going to have all kinds of country western acts coming to the United Theater in Westerly. And you saw where Stomp is joining the Eastern Connecticut Symphony at the Guard Theater, 2 different occasions. But there's always something going on at the Guard. They just finished a whole lot of different movies that have been playing. And you've got the Niantic Bay Playhouse. You know, they've got Little Women playing right now, or coming up very soon. You know, it's a lot of different theaters that you can go to, a lot of different places to travel to. And you've got some things that are raising awareness for people. We'll be talking about Earth Day pretty soon with Groton Earth Day. We've got, I mentioned Carly coming from the United Theater. We're going to have Kim Hargrave back from Denison Pequot Seapost Nature Center to tell us all about that, and also about Coogan Farm across the street from Mystic Seaport. After the race, you can go to the German Club across the street from Mystic Seaport and listen to some 80s and 90s rock. And it won't cost you anything to get in. And it's all kinds of different events are going on in the area. And I've got to say, we appreciate Southeastern Connecticut Television so much for all they've done for us, all the different efforts that they put into getting this news out to you. So if you can, share these videos with your friends. Let them know what's going on SEC TV. And I've got another video that I'd like to show. I want to say thank you to a lot of people that have been on the show. I mentioned, that we had Kim Argrave on already, and I've talked about some of the other folks that have been on the show, and all the different trails, like Avalonia when we had Dennis Main on, or Groton Open Space when Joan Smith came in and talked about all the different trails that are going on that you can go on to hike. So much happening in the area. We're so glad you tuned in, but let's leave with this note. I want to say thank you to everybody that's been here. We'll see you next time.